I haven't made a video in a while and I'm really sorry. You know, I'm not sorry because we're all going through it, right? I have been trying to adjust my business to being able to be functioning at home when I'm used to being in my actual office. You know, and I'm just functioning differently these days. I think everybody is. One would think that I would have more time to make videos, but in reality, I actually have less, so go figure. But Bernie and I are still here. We're still doing good. If you guys have not checked out Bernie, like, politics aside, like, Bernie is doing so much during this whole madness going on in the world. Like, good job, Bernie. We applaud you. So today I want to talk about not being full while this is happening, or any other time, but especially right now. This is what I've been seeing, and this is making me really upset. People are so judgmental of other people. And specifically in this situation, people are being so judgmental towards people who are in a completely different life situation than they are. They're literally, I mean, this is the first time in my lifetime that I can say that I'm dealing with something on a personal level that literally everyone in the whole entire world is also dealing with. How many times do we get to say that, you know? And instead of coming together, we're all kind of like disbanding and being like,
my situation's worse than yours, and you shouldn't live off the government, and you shouldn't do this, and you should be working, and you...
Are you serious right now? Like, people, you need to get together, because this is not a time to be pointing out our differences. This is not a time for us to be, you know, comparing and contrasting each other's lives. Like, we're all going through, you know, and on a human level, if you can't understand that and realize that, like, maybe just don't talk. Because honestly, the amount of negativity and hate that is being spread around to people, it's just, honestly, it's like intolerable to me. We need so much good, positive vibrations right now. We need to raise ourselves up to a level that promotes healing and wellness, not a vibration that promotes anxiety, you know, all of these things that we're already feeling anyway, you know, like, we need to be fighting against this. I'm gonna give you a couple things that I've been doing and that you can be doing. And this is something that I always tell my clients. If someone else, like, when you're gossiping about someone or you're bitching about someone or complaining about someone, take a second and think, does what this person is doing impact me directly in any way, shape, or form? And if the answer to that is no, then stop talking about it. You're wasting your energy, and also just mind your business. I know I'm putting this out on the internet and I'm probably gonna get a lot of criticism, but you know, that's okay. I can handle it, because I think that this just needs to be said. What I'm seeing is a lot of people being really, really nasty to each other, and people that consider other people to be friends of theirs are turning their backs on them. So anyway, if you haven't been here before, my name is Bree. I'm a licensed mental health counselor. We are not really talking about mental health today so much as we are talking about just ways to get through this situation without losing your mind. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notifications. Let's get into it. So the first tip that I have, and this is something that I've been doing, I'm gonna leave a link to what I've been using. Basically, it's a challenge. It's a 2-week meditation challenge. So every day for 2 weeks, you'll get an email and it'll tell you kind of what the theme of the challenge is that day, and you take some time to meditate. Now, if you are not a person that meditates regularly, meditation, like, for some reason seems really scary to people and like hard. There's no right or wrong. There's no like you're doing it well or you're not doing it, or your mind's going crazy or you're not being quiet enough. Like, just take it easy on yourself and, you know, just sit in peace, sit in quiet, let your mind have some time to digest and process the things that are going on right now, because it's a lot. All of us, our lives are completely different right now than they were a month ago. That's insane, you know? So let our brains catch up to that fact, and let our brains understand that, like, okay, they're gonna give us a second to just kind of like digest this. Like, let's do that. So if you don't want to join something like a meditation challenge, I would suggest that you do just some meditation on your own. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes. Just do something to where you're just quieting your mind. Now, I don't mean that you have to sit in silence. You can focus on one thing. Focus on one thing that you're grateful for, or focus on breathing, just breathing in and out from your belly. Focus on the sensations that you physically feel in your body at that time when you're just kind of being still. Another thing that you can do is go outside. Go outside, guys. We're supposed to be staying home, but it doesn't mean that you can't go outside in your yard if you have access to that. Put your feet on the ground, your actual feet, bare feet on the ground. This is a grounding technique, literally and figuratively. This is a way for us to feel more connected to the earth. It's a way for us to ease our anxiety levels, bring them down, and also just give us a sense of peace and calming. Another thing that I've been doing is, and this video is not sponsored, but I have been using a service, and I'll put it here, to learn. I'm kind of like the ultimate student of life. Like yes, I went to school for a long time, but I'm also always wanting to learn new things and try new things and do new things. So right now, for me, I'm taking a crystal Reiki healing masterclass. I am a Reiki practitioner, so I've never used crystals in my Reiki practice before, but I'm looking forward to that. So I'm learning all about that, and it's just really, it's cool. It's something fun. It's not an academic class. It's something that I'm interested in and I want to learn more about. So for me, it's fun, and it takes some of my energy and focuses it in a positive direction. If you haven't thought about that, they're super cheap. I think I paid like, I don't know, not a lot. I know times are hard as far as money goes, but these classes, at least on this website that I'll list below, and are super cheap, guys, and it gives you a lot of information and just gives you like a positive outlet for some of the pent-up energy that we have. I know a lot of us are getting kind of stir crazy, and so take this time to get your anxiety out in a physical way. So if you're not into exercising, which that's totally me, do it by writing. Write your feelings down. Write what you're grateful for each day. Write down your thoughts. And during this time, like, this is such a crazy time, it will be, if nothing else, it'll be interesting for you to look back and be like, wow, I was really going through it. So was everybody else. Another thing I would suggest is staying home. This is kind of like a no-brainer. It's been hard for me, guys, because I don't personally know anyone that's been affected. I don't know anybody that has the virus, and I don't know anybody that knows anybody that has the virus. So to me, it seems kind of surreal. So for that reason, it's very easy to carry on with your regular life. It would be very easy for me to keep my office open and continue to see patients there. They want to come in. I am considered an essential business, but I just feel like the longer we perpetuate meeting with other people, even if it's just one-on-one or just being in social situations, like, the longer we're going to be stuck inside. And I don't want to be stuck inside for the rest of my life. My birthday's this month. Like, I've already just accepted the fact that I'm going to be spending my birthday inside. I'm a very celebratory person. Like, I mean, any sort of reason to celebrate, like, I'm totally down for. So I'm going to do the best I can to stay positive and stay happy. I haven't really talked about this before in my videos, and I know this is kind of all over the place, but
welcome to my channel.
I do suffer from major depression, and I was diagnosed in 2014. So I struggle with depression. I take medication for depression. It's not something that, like, I just know about in theory. I actually live it every single day. So for those of you that are feeling kind of extra down or a little bit more depressed feeling than normal, really suggest that you reach out and make sure that you have a strong support system. Like, I am so fortunate right now because I live with my fiance, whom obviously I love and I love spending time with. So we're stuck inside, but I'm with him. I feel for those that live alone, and for those who do live alone and you do really need that social interaction, I really urge you to reach out to people from your past, reach out to friends that maybe you haven't talked to in a while. Everybody would appreciate that call of just like, hey, was just thinking about you, like, wanted to check in on you. How are you doing? How are your family? I know I mentioned that I'm going to be doing a video on BPD, but I really want it to be well organized and thought out, not like this video. I think it deserves that, and I think it deserves the time that I need to spend on it to actually make it good quality and not just me rambling. Like, I've been making organite, which I I'll insert a picture of what that is here. And maybe one day I'll do a tutorial on that or something if you guys want to see that. But basically, the orgonite pyramid that I made the other day circulates orgone energy, which it helps to protect you from EMF radiation and different from our cell phones and our computers and all our electronics and 5G and all of that stuff. So also just be nice. Like if you're not going to be nice, you might as well just unsubscribe to my channel right now. I'll wait. Because I don't want you here, to be honest. And that's very much how I live my life, and that's very much how I live my practice. If you guys go to my website, it says like all-inclusive community all over it, and I really do mean that. Like I am accepting of all people, no matter what color, age, sexual orientation, socioeconomic condition, because at the end of the day, nothing is proving that we're all human beings more than this situation right now. So guys, be safe out there. I really do appreciate you so much. And for everybody that is giving so much love and so much positive energy and high vibrations out in the world, like thank you so, so much. We appreciate you. You are the silent heroes in all of this. I hope that you have the best day ever. Go out and give someone a compliment. It'll make you feel good. It'll make them feel good. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.